Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part 3 of an Elder Scrolls Online Gates of Oblivion Epilogue walkthrough. In the previous 2 parts, we did the first quest in this series. It was called The Last Ambition. And now we need to pick up the second quest.
Mortal!
You know
I
my
bear a
friend,
message
the one
from
who defected
Lyranth.
from the Waking Flame. He says something big is about to happen in the Deadlands.
Bree reluctantly decides to take the bait. To what does your friend refer?
No one knows. Or no one's saying. But Mehrunes Dagon is calling every Daedra that can swing a sword to his throne.
Bree considers the might of Dagon's collected legions. Little could withstand such an assault.
Okay, so, that random girl just interrupted what he was saying, but when we last left off, I was inside of this building over here, but if you walk out of it, then Hezek shows up and tries to get you to go talk to Lyranth.
Madam Whim once again forces me to carry messages for her preferred customers. The Tremora who orders you about, Lyranth. She and the mortals demand your presence at the House of Whims in Fargrave. Now.
Is there any more to the actual message, Hezek?
More? Is Hezek a memory stone? Do you expect me to recite the angry Tremora's words exactly as she yelled them at me? At least that cute wood elf was nice to Hezek. And the Anchorite always has a kind word. Weaklings.
I know you heard something.
I may have heard something about ambition, someone named Sombren, and a possible weapon to use against Mehrunes Dagon. But that's all I heard, and I don't want to know anymore. You should head to the House of Whims as soon as possible.
Alright, I'll meet Lyranth at the House of Whims. Yeah, so Sombren betrayed us in the previous quest. Joined Mehrunes Dagon. So if we had not left the building, this would have been all that we would have seen. It's kind of cool that there's that extra part we got to see, but here we go.
Now that we can confer in the relative safety of Madam Whim's establishment, tell me what you discovered on the Isle of Joys. Did the spirit of Emperor Morcar speak true? Is there a weapon that can be used against Mehrunes Dagon?
The Longhouse Emperors had a plan to banish Dagon with something called the Egonymic.
Let me see the documents you found. I am familiar with Nimics, but not with this Egonymic. If it truly has the power to banish Mehrunes Dagon, then no wonder the Longhouse Emperors kept it hidden. And did you visit the Doom Vault mentioned here?
We found this daedric relic hidden in a chest, but we don't know what it is.
Interesting. And you found this in the vault? The one Morcar claimed belonged to his daughter? Then show it to the Anchorite. Perhaps she can remember something and ascertain its purpose. We will need some advantage the next time we face Sombren.
Okay, I'll show the daedric relic to the Anchorite.
Our best hope lies in the Anchorite now. Show her the daedric relic you recovered from her vault. Let her study it and extract its secrets. Perhaps some of her memories will become clear when she examines it.
Tell me more about Nimics.
Simply put, a Nimic is a Daedra's true name. Some of us have many, others only one. If another knows these secret names, they can wield great power and influence over the Daedra they belong to.
Interesting.
Mortals use them in their incantations to compel us.
Ah, that's how people are able to summon Daedra and get them to do what they say. But wouldn't my character already know this since he's a sorcerer? I should stop asking questions. So what do you think an Egonymic is?
As a guess, it might be a stronger, more potent version of a Nimic. If we gain access to it, we might be able to weaken Mehrunes Dagon. Perhaps even banish him to the darkest corner of the Deadlands, as the Longhouse Emperors intimated.
Why do you think Sombren is doing this? He was our friend.
As we have discussed at length, friendship is an alien concept to my kind. I cannot comment on why mortals do the things they do, and I see little point in spending time agonizing over what could have been. Our time is better spent devising a plan.
How will we find Sombren then?
Let us solve one problem at a time, mortal. The Relic first, then Sombren. He has studied the Mysterium Xarxes and gained the power of 2 of the 3 remaining ambitions. He will make his way to Mehrunes Dagon's side as soon as he is able.
How did he take Kalia's powers from her?
Between his research and the knowledge Sombren already had that helped Kalia control her power, he apparently figured out a way. Remember, he saw Vandacia absorb Destron's power. He may have extrapolated, or he found something in that cursed book.
Alright, let's talk to the Anchorite. Well, wonder if Kalia says anything different.
Mehrunes Dagon's Egonymic. That sounds powerful. I remember Sombren was searching for something that would keep us safe from Dagon. He said it was the only way for us to escape our fates. But he never mentioned an Egonymic.
Yeah, I think everybody's gonna say something different.
With everything that's happened, I almost forgot about the Relic. Lyranth is right. The Anchorite might recognize it. Go on and show it to her.
You really think the relic we found in the Doom Vault is important?
Well, from what we learned at the Isle of Joys, we were supposed to find something at that spot in the vault. Hopefully it's got something to do with the Egonymic. Maybe it is the Egonymic. Show it to the Anchorite and see if it triggers any memories.
Okay. Yeah, okay, let's do it.
It's just one thing after another, isn't it? I've barely had time to process the fact that I'm an ambition, or even learn what that really means. I'm sorry I couldn't stop Sombren from taking Kalia's powers. It all happened so fast.
We found this in your vault. Do you know what it is?
I had a vault? Yes. I remember something about a place where they put me when I was being trained by Sister Seldina. Let me see. It does feel familiar. Like trying to remember a dream upon waking. Am I supposed to do something with this?
We think it might be useful against Sombren and Mehrunes Dagon.
Then I better remember what it is and how to use it, right?
Yeah.
Put the relic on the table over there. Let me get a better look at it. Maybe something will come to me.
Okay. Whoa!
Mehrunes Dagon provided parts of himself to create the 4 ambitions. These parts make up his Egonymic and give the ambitions their power. The Egonymic can be used to weaken Dagon, to compel him back to Oblivion should the need to do so arise. All 4 parts of the Egonymic must be used to even attempt this course of action. We will only use it as a last resort.
I know this. A low and constant hum at the back of my mind. A part of me, but also a part of something else. I think that's how we recognized each other, Sombren and me.
So, the Longhouse Emperors were not as reckless as I thought. Mortal, I have an idea.
You do. Tell us what it is, Lyranth.
As I surmised, the Egonymic is a more powerful version of a Nymic. Perhaps only the princes have them, since I never heard of them before. Sombren has 2, perhaps even 3 of the 4. We cannot allow him to return that power to Mehrunes Dagon.
You said you had an idea.
Sombren was able to take Kalia's power. His summoning of Destron's spirit at the summit suggests he also has Destron's somehow, as well as his own. We need to do what he did and steal that power from him for ourselves.
Okay, good idea. That sounds like a plan. I was worried, how can we do this since one of the ambitions is dead, but we now know how we can do it. Steal his power. Can you do that?
Oh, not me, little mortal. The Anchorite. She's the 4th ambition.
Okay.
If Sombren truly seeks Dagon, then he's heading for the prince's capital, Destruction Solace. We need someone who can lead us through that fortress so we can intercept him.
Do you have someone in mind?
Who else but Arox the Mutilator?
Okay.
The daedric was once Mehrunes Dagon's most powerful general. He must have visited the city multiple times over the centuries. Arox crawled off toward the shambles when I told him I had no time to remove his curse.
Okay, I'll go to the shambles and find Arox.
And while you track down Arox, I will gather what allies I can. We will need more than those of us here to breach the walls of Solace and take on Sombren. Meet me at Wretched Spire. Dagon's gaze never reaches that corner of the Deadlands.
Okay. She's got something new to say.
We'll go with Lyranth and gather as many allies as we can. And I'll talk with Kalia. She was with Sombren for a long time. She must have some idea how he stole her power. If not, maybe together we can figure it out.
So you think you can steal the power from Sombren?
If he could do it, I don't see why not. I just need to get a handle on these powers I suddenly have. I want to be careful, too. Sombren gave in to the dark part inside him, the part that belongs to Mehrunes Dagon. I don't want that to happen to me.
So you're confident you can deal with Sombren?
Not by myself. I surprised him at a Nyalak summit, and he didn't have complete control of Kalia's power yet. We'll probably need to throw everything we have at him. Weaken him, distract him. Then maybe, I'll have a chance.
When Vandacia killed Destron, he said he took my brother's power and gave it to Mehrunes Dagon. But I don't think he got all of it. Sombren was more powerful during our wanderings. I assumed it was the book. But now I think he got Destron's Egonymic.
Oh.
As much as I can't wait to meet a talking daedric, I better help Lyranth gather allies. I'll see you when we meet at Wretched Spire. Good luck, and be careful!
I forgot, Evely hasn't met, Arox yet. This will be the first time they've met. Madam Wim, do you have anything to say?
More adventures, my darling. Madam Wim hears things. I'd be concerned about facing Mehrunes Dagon again, but you and the Anchorite never cease to surprise me. Return here when you're all done. I would love to help you celebrate another victory.
All right, I sure will.
Neither Madam Wim or I will forget the service you've done for us. Not even after the light has left your body and you've turned to dust.
Okay, thank you, I think. Where are we going? That's right. We need to find Arox in the... You know what? I have not gone to the stables yet. Let me just real quick go here.
How a person treats their mount.
Upgrade my mount.
Let's ride.
And then we need to go to the shambles. Because she said Arox is in the shambles. I'm going the wrong way. That's alright, just take a bit of a detour. Shambles should be all the way at the end here. I remember I was very confused when I first came into this bazaar. There's all these doors. Uh-oh, this is far great foodstuffs. Yeah, that's right. You go through here and you get to the shambles. Alright, almost there.
The daedric will be punished for this transgression.
That little beast killed my guard and nearly bit my ear off. And it talked. They aren't supposed to do that. My master Nifizan, the shadow that screams eternal, will not be pleased. Perhaps you've heard of him?
Don't do anything to
Can't
Arox,
you see I'm
please.
distraught? My guard was attacked. Now who will protect me while I finish my business in the shambles?
Why would Arox attack a guard? I don't believe it.
This matter does not concern you, mortal. The daedric will be dealt with soon enough. Do not needlessly involve yourself in the Grasp's affairs unless you are ready to deal with the consequences.
That daedric is a friend of mine.
This creature is your pet. He killed the mortal of a very prominent daedra. I am prepared to take him to our holding cells. If you want him released to your custody instead, you will have to compensate the daedra.
How do I do that?
The stricture recognizes the destruction of daedric property as a crime. But since the only loss was a mortal life, a fine is considered acceptable recompense. If you pay it, I will consider the matter finished.
I'll pay the fine.
This compensation is adequate. The daedric is free to go.
Master, you came back for me.
That's it? What about my dead guard?
Acceptable compensation has been received for the mortal life.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, now go buy yourself another guard. Arox, what is wrong with you, man? You're costing me money.
Thank you for freeing me again, mortal master. I shall shred the ankles of your foes once more, claw out their eyes and snip at their hair. Whatever you ask of me.
We need your help getting into Destruction Solace.
You wish to challenge Mehrunes Dagon in his own city? A bold strategy. But I have come to expect nothing less from you, Master. Destruction Solace is a quiet, haunted place. Ghosts prowl the streets, and Mehrunes Dagon basks in their agony.
Do you know how to get inside?
Oh, very much so. Arox has been there many times. The city walls are impenetrable, even by magical means. But I know of one specific location that would allow Lyranth to portal us through, if she is still a part of this.
Yes, she's gathering allies at Wretched Spire. Will you join us?
You can count on your faithful servant. It will be my honor to fight alongside you once more. You do remember that when mortals die, they usually don't come back, though, right? I have no such concerns for myself, but, Master, I worry about you.
Hop in my pack, Arox.
Let us make haste, Master.
So, I didn't ask him why he killed the guard. Hopefully I'll get to ask him later. But that's kind of out of character. I mean, I don't know why he would just kill a random guard. Must be some reason for it. The guard insulted him because he's a daedric. I don't know. We'll find out, hopefully. Well, that was weird. It seemed like, for some reason, my horse quit going forward. Alright, now we need to go to the Plaza of Portals and get to the Deadlands, go to Wretched Spire. I may even just bypass the portals and just go to the Way Shrine. Yeah, here's the Way Shrine right here. That'll be faster, I think. Let's go to the Deadlands, Wretched Spire Way Shrine. Then we'll ride from there. That was close. My mount is going so much faster now because I got that skill. This one right here, continuous attack. It's a really useful skill. It was worth the skill point for sure.
There you are, finally. Now we can begin.
This is your army? Were I still in possession of my true form, the ground would shake with my laughter.
I was not finished.
Whoa!
This we can work with. I know a spot where you can open a portal into Dagon City.
Very good, Arox. Come, mortal. We have plans to finalize.
Awesome. Everybody's here from Blackwood.
Champion. As promised, the Bladebearer clan will fight by your side.
You have my thanks, Rinkias.
A magnificent battle awaits us within Destruction's Solace. Many will surely die. It is invigorating.
That it is.
Your allies stand by your side, honored to lay down their lives for you. Tell me, are you truly prepared for this?
I'm ready to stop Mehrunes Dagon.
Good. You will need that conviction in order to emerge victorious. Do not let your stance waver, even for an instant. If you allow yourself even a shred of weakness, Mehrunes Dagon will exploit it. Of that you can be certain.
I have to admit, I thought we finished our business with Mehrunes Dagon at Fort Redmane. Oh well. It's an honor to fight beside you again, mercenary.
What have you been doing since I saw you last?
We've had no more trouble with apocalyptic cults since the defeat of Von Dacia and the Waking Flame. And between the Ivory Brigade and the Black Fin Legion, we've kept Blackwood safe. Truth be told, it's been rather boring.
This won't be boring.
Don't mistake my bravado for foolishness. Your ally Lyranth explained the stakes of the game to me. I'll see this through to victory or die in the attempt. You can count on no less from me.
That's what I like to hear. Trying to see if that guy will talk to us.
Well, here we are. It's strange remembering how all this started. But we're going to end it now, right?
We are.
We'll stop Sombren, and we'll stop Mehrunes Dagon, too.
We'll do our best.
Great. It'll be easy. We'll just sneak right in and pop Sombren and Mehrunes Dagon right on the nose. It's just like that time when Investigator Vale... Huh. You know, I don't think Investigator Vale ever dealt with the Daedric Prince.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a pretty impressive force. Lyranth didn't seem too optimistic about finding allies. And I think she underestimated your influence on people.
You think this will be enough?
I've never taken on a daedric prince before, so I can't say for sure. But I'd put my gold on us. If anyone can find a way to stop Mehrunes Dagon, it's you. You'll see this through. And I'll be right by your side when we face Sombren.
I was about to say I've killed a daedric prince before, but this character has not. So I won't say that. But of course, if you play the core game storyline, you fight against, I can't remember the villain's name from the core game. But you fight a daedric prince in that story, so, my main character has fought a daedric prince before, but that's the only time.
You've made many allies. I shouldn't be surprised. I'm sorry I can't join you in this fight. I wouldn't be much use to you without my power. And I'm not sure I want to see how this ends anyway. It will be too painful.
We have to stop Sombren, Kalia. We need to recover your power and give it to the Anchorite.
I know. I trust you. It's hard, though. I still care for him. We were all each other had for a time. But I'm under no illusions. I know he's beyond saving. He's no longer the Sombren I once knew.
I'm with you, my friend. No matter what.
I have found that the fight for the nest sometimes begins at the border of the swamp. But this is certainly the farthest I have traveled to defend my home. I am ready to fight at your side again.
How are things in Gideon?
Gideon fares well. Many of those who secretly served Vondacia tried to creep back into their burrows after Fort Redmane. But my Blackfens are good at digging up mud crabs of the two-legged sort. They cannot escape justice by hiding.
Thank you for coming.
The leader who would stand in front of her people must be ready to share their dangers. Where else do I belong, if not here? When do I stand and fight, if not now?
I understand that Mehrunes Dagon failed to learn his lesson the first time. So be it. I am nothing if not a patient teacher.
What have you been up to, Elam?
Rian and Keshu dealt with the Waking Flame adherents who revealed themselves in Blackwood, so I devoted myself to those who hoped to remain in the shadows. I must look after the Dark Brotherhood's good name, after all.
Right, the Dark Brotherhood's good name. Okay.
My Brigadines stand at the ready. After our embarrassment at Border Watch, we're all eager for another opportunity to prove it was a fluke. We beat Dagon at Redmane, and we'll beat him here too.
How is Border Watch?
The Keep maintains its vigil, and the garrison's reputation stands strong, despite that business with the Painted Eye. Thanks to our victory at Fort Redmane.
Glad to have your troops at my side again.
The pleasure is ours. Too many nights of holding down a fort dulls a soldier's edge. We look forward to sharpening our blades on Dagon's horns.
Pico Gel! No, I am wrong. You are no more an outsider. After the strength showed against Nazosa, you are of the tribe. I bet you are ready for even more blood to fall, yes?
Yes.
These cretins do not know the law. I'm about to smack them in the face.
How have you fared since our last meeting?
I was a massive, ancient tree fading from thirst. Then your arrival was a downpour, soaking me to my roots. I stand tall and filled with life once again. Whatever comes next, I am only prepared because you brought me back to the world.
Glad to hear it, Otumira.
So, yet another battle these old scales must prepare for. A good thing, then, that you recovered my blades. Do not worry. I will once again be at your side, whether you see me or not.
Who protects Stoneways while you're here?
Do not fear. Since the triumph of the winds over the bandits, many of our tribe have begun training with us. They see now that complacency cannot keep them hidden. I believe the village is safe in our absence.
How fare the other winds?
Much improved since your arrival. Mirta spends less time hidden away. I could sense his eagerness to join me in this battle, though he might deny it. And Otumira resists challenging every stranger he meets. These improvements encourage me.
They sound like improvements, sure.
I suppose the others will offer encouragement and words of wisdom before we charge into the fray. You do not require such pablum. Keep your mind sharp, like when you assisted my victory against Nazosa. That is the truest weapon you need.
Have you kept busy since the Battle of Stoneways?
You call that a battle? Merely pest removal. If you had witnessed my battle against Casa Edu the Mud-Hearted, you would understand a true struggle of wits. As you might expect, I returned to my studies. I cannot waste time before my time ends.
Do you expect to die soon?
Soon? Not in the least. Even this little scuffle we are about to enter does not worry me. But eventually my scales shall turn gray, as all things must. The sheer volume of knowledge I desire to understand before then staggers me. And so, I study.
All right. Anyone else?
So, yet another battle.
Okay. Looks like that's everybody. I'm just gonna do...
You've made many allies. I shouldn't be surprised. I'm sorry I can't join you in this fight. I wouldn't be much use to you without my power. And I'm not sure I want to see
Okay, she's already said that. Sorry, didn't mean to play that twice. Alright, Arox.
Even facing terrible and certain death, your allies come!
They do.
You have built this army. Now you must lead it to glory.
I'll do my best.
My whiskers quiver in anticipation of the coming battle.
Do you think we stand a chance?
Oh, not at all. But the attempt will be glorious. I mean, of course, Master. It will be difficult, but I will be there to assist you. Right up until the very end.
All right.
I gathered allies, those who have fought by your side in the past. You've certainly accumulated a lot of them in your travels. Let us hope that between them and the daedric's knowledge of the fortress, it will be enough.
What's our plan, Lyranth?
I will open a portal to get us inside the walls of the city, as Arox suggests. After that, our allies deal with the bulk of Solace's defenses, while we try to intercept Sombren before he turns over his power to Mehrunes Dagon.
What if Sombren has already given his power to Mehrunes Dagon?
Optimism will serve us better than pessimism in this mortal. But the sooner we begin, the better. Take a moment to speak with your allies if you want. Then let me know when you are ready.
I've already spoken to my allies. I'm ready to go.
Pay heed to Arox the Mutilator, Daedra and mortals! Make haste to Destruction Solace! It lies west of here, where the Sever becomes the Burn! To glory!
Remember, we need to find Sombren so the Anchorite can take his power. Come on, let's go. Destruction Solace awaits. Let's end this, partner.
All right.
Right behind you, partner.
Oh, I guess I need to go this way. Going the wrong way. I know I'm riding my horse like I'm drunk, but I'm not drunk, I promise. I mean, it's kind of weird, like all that, and then the army's not behind me. They're still like hanging out in that area. I guess when I get there, they'll be there. Alright, here we go. Destruction Solace.
The gates are undefended. Is that normal?
No. Never. Master! Be careful. I smell a trap.
Well, I mean, what can I do? What do you mean, be careful?
This is probably going to get ugly. Be careful, all right? I'll watch your back.
Oh no, I'm just gonna storm in there and just...
Do not let your guard down for even a moment. Mehrunes Dagon is not easily fooled, and especially not for very long. Find Sombren, but be prepared for anything.
Alright.
No matter what fate awaits us, I will fight with everything I have It has been an honor to serve you, Master. I won't fail you.
Alright, I'm going in. Apparently it's a trap, but I'm going in anyway.
Did you expect to battle my legions? Foolish mortals. I have already won.
Hey! What's happening?
It's hard to see.
Run!
Where is everybody?
Relax, mortal. I have you. I was barely able to get a hold of you before the spell dispersed you along with the others. I was a fool to think we could challenge a daedric prince. Mehrunes Dagon is one step ahead of us and we've already lost.
We're not done yet, Lyranth. Where are the others?
Fighting for their lives, scattered to the far corners of this fortress, no doubt. You do not possibly have time to find them all. Mehrunes Dagon seeks to distract you from reaching Sombren. Do not lose sight of that goal. Good luck, little mortal.
Good luck? Where are you going?
We have reached that point we knew was coming. The place where our paths diverge. You must deal with Sombren for the sake of your world, while I seek the knowledge I came here to acquire. I think I know what Dagon has planned, though.
You do? What's Mehrunes Dagon planning to do?
Complete the bargain made with the Longhouse Emperors. He will use Sombren to access Nirn, then take back the power of the Ambitions in order to merge your world with the Deadlands. It was his plan all along. I do hope you survive, mortal.
I need your help, Lyranth.
Your needs are irrelevant and no longer my concern. Find your way through the fog. Perhaps you can gather your allies along the way. Remember, you must defeat Sombren and employ the Egonymic against Mehrunes Dagon before he merges the worlds.
Alright, whatever, Lyranth. Whatever, I knew this was gonna happen. I mean, at least she didn't turn out to, like, be evil and fighting against us and stuff. That's what I was really worried about.
They made their choices. So be it.
Hey, partner! Up here! The Anchorite ran ahead. I can see a door on the other side. Keep going!
Heavily? Where are you? I hear her, but I don't see her.
That's over with, I suppose.
What's going on over here? Just a random Daedra hanging around?
Is there something I can...
Free destruction staves. I'll take
You're
those. Bastion, get out of the way. Bastion, get out of the way. I mean, I'm sure these are basically junk. But I can get a little bit of metal out of them.
You made it. Great. Come on. Sombren is close. I can sense him.
Oh,
you
those...
are insects. Less than insects. With the power of the ambitions, soon Nern shall be mine. Get down. Stay low.
This way. Follow me.
Soon the pact will be fulfilled. My victory is inevitable. What was freely given has nurtured, and will be freely returned.
Alright, let's get out of here. I'm nervous. There's a giant daedric prince just walking around out here. And that's a statue, okay?
To arms! The day is ours.
Keep thinking those statues are going to come to life.
Go!
Oh, Arox said, "Go, Master, I will shred the feet of any who pursue you." But I went through the door, so it cut him off.
Sombren, when I begin the merging, I will need the power of the ambitions to complete it.
Shoot at that thing? No, can't target it. Okay.
Sombren, open the portal to Nern.
Where is he? I hear him, but I don't see him. I see a big dragon over there.
Forward, my warriors. The way to the mortal realm is clear.
Yes, Lord Dagon. Your will is my command.
No!
All right!
I cannot hold him! He's too powerful. One moment. I will gather you.
I just went straight through the portal. I don't know what Lyranth was supposed to say to me there, but I felt like I needed to chase him, so I just went straight through the portal. Reclaim the siege weapons? Really?
Sombren is transferring his power to Mehrunes Dagon. We must separate the key from the lock. Free the weapons here and use them to distract Dagon to get closer to Sombren. We must defeat Sombren.
I'm not waiting for anything. I'm way ahead of you, Lyranth. How dare you tell me that I'm waiting?
Taste our steel!
together.
All right.
Beasts incoming.
Finding my friends on the way as I go through it. They're all okay so far.
You're exhausted. Pace yourself.
Be ready.
I need to change my potion. Well, I'll do it in a minute.
Well done, champion. Now let us put these weapons to good use.
We will draw Dagon's attention from here. Get to Sombren.
I hate working for free.
You'll be alright. Saving Nern so you can make more money is more important than making money this time.
Now.
This is your great plan, champion. Throwing pebbles? I will teach you true destruction. There you are. The doomed leader of this pathetic rebellion. Tell me, are your people prepared for your death? Married. Have you come to fulfill your purpose?
Whoa. That was close. Alright, the Anchorite's shooting at him.
Your world is mine, mortals.
Victory is cruel. Defeat is worse.
Alright, here's Sombren.
I will not allow you to interfere!
There you are. So this is where you choose to die.
This ends here! I'll pull the Egonymic from him. Use it against Dagon.
What? How am I supposed to attack him?
Be free.
Yeah, I'm doing damage to him.
You dare strike me?
I'll be all right.
Your destruction is inevitable.
Come on, get out of there.
Arise, Sombren. I still have use of you.
Are you fighting me? You want Deathsworn to have died for nothing?
I am the Lord of Fire and Flood. Beverly Sharp-Arrow, you will be a thorn in my side.
Do or die. Use a stamina potion.
Insolent pests.
My stamina potion is on cooldown. Bastion.
Dagon, I cannot do this on my own! Aid me!
I'll draw the Egonymic out of Sombren. Use it against Dagon. Strike now!
Arrogant vermin.
I'm not
I need a moment.
I will savor your dying breaths.
It's a long fight. I mean, you only get a few seconds to do damage before he blows air on you and pushes you away again.
Ambition. There is still work to be done.
Yes, Lord Dagon. I will not fail you! That's it. Are you hurt? You're exhausted. Pace yourself.
Feel my fury. Remora, why do you oppose me?
I hear Lyranth, but I can't see her in all the battling.
Is inevitable.
No stamina. Hope my potion comes off a cooldown quick.
I'll draw the Egonymic out of Sombren. Use it against Dagon.
You will pay for that.
Oh, attack now!
Pitiful mortal.
Look out!
I got him down to 25%.
Do you think you've won? That you could triumph over me? Fools. You have only seen a fraction of my power.
Oh boy. Phase 2?
We stand with you, champion.
Really?
If you wish to die together, so be it. Your world is mine, mortals.
Whoa, that hurt. Gotta take out this dragon. Trying not to stand in bad, but looks like I don't have much choice. Guess we took out the dragon finally.
We can't keep this up. It's too much.
I agree.
Right. It is time. Call forth the final piece of the Egonymic.
Hold on while I summon the power! Use the Egonymic against Mehrunes Dagon!
This cannot be. Curse you, mortal. I am absolute. I am inevitable. No.
We did it! He's gone. Is it really over?
It's really
Well
over.
done, little mortal. You were successful.
I have the power of all 4 ambitions now. It feels like my head is going to burst.
Then I shall relieve you of it, Anchorite.
Lyranth, what are you doing?
You have done well, mortals. Your realm is safe. I consider our venture together a success, but we must part ways. That portal will take you back to Wretched Spire. I have what I need. We will not see each other again.
The power of the ambitions. She took it all. But the Egonymic worked. We defeated Dagon. We really did it.
So that's what Lyranth wanted all along. She wanted to get the ambition's power.
Do not fret over the Dremorah's deception. It is her nature to be selfish. The battle here is done. Let us return to the Deadlands.
We did it! We really did it!
We did!
You're incredible, you know that? You took on a daedric prince and won!
We sure did!
Come on, let's get out of here. I want to go celebrate without the stink of this place in my nose.
I don't know, it kind of looks nice now that he's gone. This place kind of looks nice.
Lyranth, she took the power of the ambitions. But we defeated Dagon. The Egonymic worked. I feel like I can finally breathe again.
Alright, let's get out of here. What is this? Chest! What did I get? Eye of the Grasp shoes, Grotwood treasure map, and a blue helm.
You've got a knack for stumbling across those things.
Alright, let's see here. Will I have enough of the Hexos ward set if I use this? No. Alright, so I'll get 121 spell damage, but then I won't get this, 5th bonus here. Alright, I'm not gonna do that. Wish I could have gotten something else that maybe I could have used, but oh well.
I'm so used to running off to the next disaster. It feels strange to have a moment of peace. Am I dreaming, or do we really have a moment to breathe?
You're not dreaming. But it is odd, isn't it?
Not really. It's like this at the end of every chapter and every story.
Mehrunes Dagon is defeated, Master. The Deadlands is the plane of change, of revolution. What will become of it while its prince suffers defeat?
I have no idea, Arox. Be kind of weird, the Deadlands without Mehrunes Dagon.
My powers are gone. I'm honestly relieved. Having all of the ambition's abilities inside me at once made me feel like my head was going to split. I doubt Lyranth took them for my benefit, however.
Is there nothing left of your powers at all?
No. It's an odd sensation, but not entirely unwelcome. Without them, Mehrunes Dagon will never have reason to hunt me. If Lyranth desires that burden, she's welcome to it. I'll finally have the peace I sought for so long.
Why do you think Lyranth wanted the power of the ambitions?
I've never understood Lyranth's motivations. Sure, she was integral in helping us banish Dagon, but do any of us know why? I shudder to think about what she has planned for all that power. But I doubt we've seen the last of her.
I hope she's going to use it on some other place other than Nirn. I hope it has nothing to do with us. Why do you say you think you've seen the last of her? Or why do you think we haven't seen the last of her?
Her curiosity about the mortal world will draw her back. She tries to hide it, but in her own way, I think she is fond of us.
What will you do now?
A nap first. After that, it's hard to say. Maybe I'll get a chance to explore the mortal world a bit. My part in world-ending prophecies and machinations is done. I'm just myself now. Nothing more, nothing less. That's exciting.
What about your memories?
I'm sure they'll all sort themselves out over time, but I'm not in a hurry. That chapter of my life is closed. I think it's time for new memories. Maybe even a new name. Who knows?
Alright.
You did it! You banished Mehrunes Dagon and saved Tamriel. How does it feel being a big hero and all that? None of this would have been possible without you, you know. You were right there from the very beginning.
Tamriel should be safe from Mehrunes Dagon now.
Absolutely. Tamriel owes us a huge clap on the back, if I do say so myself. It's been a long journey, but we're finally at the end. Let's enjoy this victory. We certainly earned it. And you, most of all. You big hero, you.
We got a nice bow. Sharp Arrow's favorite, part of the Eye of the Grasp set. This will give me another 121 weapon and spell damage, and I got a skill point.
Now that the dust has settled, I'm not really sure what to do with myself. I suppose we should probably check in with a few people. Word probably travels fast with something this big, but we can't count on that.
Who you want to check in with?
As many as we can. Let's get everyone in the same place so we can all collectively catch our breath. Everything happened so fast after we kicked Dagon in his ugly face, we didn't really get a chance to talk. Maybe we could all meet in Leowin?
Sounds good. What do you need me to do?
I'd tell you to put up your feet, but I know you better than that by now. You never sit still for long. So I say we head to Fargrave and start by checking in with Kalia and Madam Wim first. We don't even know if they've heard what happened yet.
Alright, actually, this is the next quest, so at the beginning of the next episode, we're gonna do that dialogue again, but I'm gonna stop right here, and we'll pick this up in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.